teamwork! Guys, let the teamwork!
How will we commemorate the massacre that occurred last Simchat Torah? Should we cry or should we dance? One of the most brutal massacres of Jewish history was the destruction of the metropolis of Beitar by the Roman legions. The Jerusalem Talmud records that they slaughtered Jews until their horses were in blood up to their nostrils. Emperor Hadrian forbade the Jews access to their dead. It wasn't until Emperor Antoninus took the throne that we were permitted to gather and bury the bodies. This was a deliberate effort after the Bar Kokhba revolt, 56 years after the destruction of Jerusalem, to finally crush the Jewish spirit. But it did not. Why? Thanks to the wisdom and spirit of our sages. How did they decide to commemorate the massacre? Well, until then, when Jews would thank God for their bread, they would say 3 blessings. The sages added a 4th, praising God for being good and doing good, because the bodies had not decomposed and they received a proper burial. We say that blessing to this day. But what about the tragedy and the outrage? If God is good, why did He allow such a thing to happen? They put all that aside because they knew the very existence of the nation was at stake. Tears and outrage have a place, but they won't save a people from extinction. Gratitude for every ray of hope will. Our sages knew, when you tell the story, think of what your children will hear. Because memory is not about the past, it's the structure upon which we build the future. You can't build a beautiful future on an edifice of tears, but you can build it by celebrating our resilience, our love for Torah, and for one another. That is Simchat Torah, which is why we need to dance and sing this year with greater joy than ever before. That will be our victory against our enemies who wish to crush our spirit. As the Romans eventually learned, they and their horses will perish into the dust of history, while we will dance and sing until the whole world dances with us.